Hello, this is Google Keep Basics. My name is Hans Tullman, an instructor for this Google 201 course by PBVU. Let's get started. Go ahead and take a look at this meme. It looks like these are ratings on the Google Play Store where Google gives Google Calendar and Google Keep Editor's Choice, so it's like Google awarding Google, in case you needed someone to ruin that meme for you. Let's check out some of the features of Google Keep.
Life gets busy. Wouldn't it be nice to have a central place where you could save what's on your mind? With Google Keep, you can stay on top of your world by quickly and easily organizing everything you want to remember. No matter where you are.
Finalize door list for Thursday's gig.
So when you find inspiration, you can file away your ideas. And Google Keep stores them safely across all your devices. And when the time comes, you'll have everything covered. Save what's on your mind. Google Keep.
So let's explore a little deeper into Google Keep. If you were to go to a new browser or a new tab and type in keep.google.com, this is what the interface would look like. Over here on the left, you have your main menu, which would direct you to notes, reminders, labels, archive, and trash. You can also search your Google Keep notes. It's like Google Search, but just for your notes. And you can also search keywords or photos or hashtags and things like that. If you want to take a note, you would click on where it says take a note, and then you can start typing here. You can make a checklist or draw or add an image. That's what these little icons represent. And when you do click on it, this is what you'll see. You'll be able to add a title. You can also pin your note so it goes to the top of all of your other notes. You'll have a notepad where you can write. You have a little icon to remind you based on location or a time. You can add collaborators to your Google Keep note. You can change the color, add an image, you can archive it. The three dots will let you add a label to this, add a drawing, or show checkboxes. Up here at the top right, you have a refresh button in case you update on your phone and want it to show here. You can change the view between list and grid view. The settings will let you apply a dark mode, app downloads, and keyboard shortcuts. Here's an example of my work Google Keep and what it looks like. You can see I've added images and photos or colors to represent different things. I have a checklist of to-do items for different categories or teams that I'm on. I also keep track of important information for the new school that I'm joining. I keep wish lists of things that I want to look for, and also Twitter accounts of colleagues. And also over here on the left, you'll notice my labels, where all of my Castle Steam notes, I can click on that and it will show all of those notes for that specific label. And this is my personal Google Keep. You can see I have a grocery list that I have added my wife to as a collaborator, so we know what to get from Trader Joe's and Sprouts and Costco, and I'll be on my way to the store and she'll add things to the list as I go shopping. I also have a list of keto recipes. I also take extensive notes on coffees that I'm trying out with my espresso machine, and I rate them because I'm a nerd, okay? I also wanted to collect ideas for audiobooks for family road trips, so I listed those ideas there. Also, movies or TV shows to watch, and smoothie recipes for my wife and I. Now, let's jump into tasks. Here are our Keep objectives. We're going to use the Google Keep mobile app. We're going to create and manage notes on Google Keep. We're going to create to-do lists, add media and share notes, and use reminders in Google Keep. And in this video, we will use the I do, we do, you do approach, where I will read through some instructions, then we will model together, and then you will complete the task on your own. So, first, we're going to start by using the Google Keep mobile app. The first step is to download the Google Keep app on your phone and/or iPad. Then you're going to sign in with your PBVUSD account and then take some time to explore and press all the buttons and create a note. Here's a short clip from this video.
When a thought pops into your head that you don't want to forget, what do? Instead of scrambling trying to find pen and paper or telling someone else to remind you later, try using the note-taking app, Google Keep. What's great about the app is that your notes and reminders are synced across all devices, meaning you can access them anytime from any device. All you have to do is log into your Google account. In this lesson, we'll teach you the basics of Google Keep. Let's start with the mobile app. To follow along with this lesson, you'll need to have downloaded the Google Keep app to your smartphone and have already logged into your Google account. In our example, we're using an iPhone, so there may be some subtle differences if you're using an Android phone. From the app's home screen, tap the plus icon to start a new note. Then type your thoughts into the field. Adding a title is optional, but it can help you organize your notes better. Then tap the back arrow to create the note. To return to it, all you have to do is tap the note from the home screen. Let's make another note, but this time it will have a checklist. First, tap the plus icon. From the toolbar above the keyboard, tap the square plus icon, then tap checkboxes. Next, tap List Item. You can now type your checklist, followed by adding an optional title. When you are done, tap the back arrow to create.
So go ahead and pause this video and take a moment to download the Google Meet app either on your phone and/or iPad and see if you can explore how you can use it. All right, next we're going to create a note in Google Keep. You already had a sneak preview on how to do that. On your computer, you can go to keep.google.com, then click Take a Note, add a title, and then type in your notes. And we'll
Take a look at the desktop app.
We'll look at the
After
desktop
logging
version.
into your Google account, click the Google Apps icon. From the Apps menu, click Keep. You'll see the notes from the mobile process here because Google Keep syncs across all devices. Next, click the Take a Note field. You can type your note and add an optional title.
All right, so let's try that. I'm going to go to keep.google.com, click Take a Note, add a title, Weekend To-Do List, and then start typing my notes. And again, if you want to add check marks, you can click on the More Options and go down to Show Check Marks. So go ahead and take some time to create a note in Google Keep. All right, next we're going to practice managing notes in Google Keep. The way you can do this is to keep notes organized. Try some of these features. You can add an image, you can pin the note, change the color, record with voice to text, add labels, paste in websites into the notes, or search your notes. And we'll watch this short video to look at some of these ideas.
Google Keep has many built-in features to help you organize your notes, such as color coding, labeling, and pinning them. You can also insert images and links to add more detailed information. In this lesson, we'll show you some organizational tips and features so you can find what works best for you. We'll start this lesson with some example notes already created. If you want to learn how to create a note, checklist, or reminder, check out our Google Keep tutorial linked in the video's description. For this lesson, we'll be using an iPhone, so there may be some subtle differences if you're using an Android phone. Let's take a look at the anniversary reminder note. To make the note stand out, we'll add an image. Tap the square plus icon, followed by selecting Choose Image. You may need to allow Google Keep to access your phone's images. After selecting a photo, it will appear on the note. Since this is an important reminder, let's pin the note to the top of the home screen. Tap the Push Pin icon on the top toolbar. Now let's change the note color. Tap the More icon, then select the color that you want. Tap the back arrow to return to the home screen. Notice that the note has been pinned to the top. When you create a new reminder, we suggest making it the same color for consistency. Now, We'll scroll down to see the other notes. The grocery list note is missing a few things. Let's add what we need using the voice-to-text function. Tap the square plus icon, then tap Recording. You may need to allow microphone access in your phone's settings. Now, what you say will show up on the screen. For example, chocolate chip cookies, lemonade. Once you are done recording, it will take you back to the note. It's important to note that what you say may not always be grammatically correct while using voice capture, but Google Keep also adds the voice recording to the note to help. If you don't want the recording, tap the X followed by Delete. The text from the recording will remain. To categorize the note, tap the More icon followed by Labels. Tap Enter Label Name. In our example, we'll type groceries, then the plus sign to create the label. You'll see the label show up at the bottom of the note. To add a label to a note from the home screen, tap and hold for a second, then let go. The top toolbar will appear. Tap the label icon. Since this note is a to-do list, let's make a label called Important. When you are done, tap the back arrow to see the label added to the note. To see all of your labels, tap the main menu icon. You'll see the labels listed in the menu pane. Simply tap the label to see the note in that category. The National Parks note has a bunch of links. To add a link, you can copy the URL and simply paste it into the note. Whenever you need it, copy and paste it into your phone's web browser. If you have many notes to look through on your screen, you can use the Search Your Notes feature. The search provides some suggestions to help you find what you're looking for, such as labels or colors. You can also type some keywords. Once you have found the note, tap it to view it. What's great about the Google Keep app is that you can make the app reflect you and how you think and process things. You'll be able to sort your notes exactly the way you want.
All right. So go ahead and pause this video and try using a few of these features to organize your notes in Google Keep. Next, we're going to add media in Google Keep. So you're going to start by creating or opening a Keep note, title the note, and then click the image icon and select an image. This animated GIF shows you the steps to take, so go ahead and try inserting an image to one of your notes. Next, we're going to learn how to share notes in Google Keep. In a Keep note, click on the collaborator icon. It's that little person at the bottom with a plus sign. Then you're going to type the name or email address of a collaborator, and then click Save. This animated GIF will show you the steps, so go ahead and take some time to add a collaborator to your Google Keep note now. Next, we're going to use reminders in Google Keep. So in a Keep note, click on the Remind Me icon, and then you can either choose a time or a place where you want it to remind you. And this animated GIF will show you, but I think this is so cool that I want to show you myself. So, let's say that I've created a note called Groceries. And let's say I want to give myself a reminder. I can do it later today, tomorrow, next week. I can pick a day and time to be very specific, or I can pick a place. For example, if I want to go to Trader Joe's on Stockdale Highway, what this will do is it will set up a digital geoperimeter around that address. And when I enter that perimeter, let's say the Trader Joe's parking lot, I will get a notification on my phone, click it, and pull up my groceries list. So, go ahead and pause this video and try to set up a reminder and a note either by time or by place. And that concludes our Google Keep Basics. Thanks for watching.